What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome and welcome to my channel. So on my channel I discuss beauty, fashion, nursing, the nursing field, nursing experience, try on hauls with scrubs as well as clothes. So if you guys are interested in what my channel has to offer, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, as well as press the bell notification to be notified whenever I post a new video. So today on my channel, I'm going to be discussing how to find nursing jobs as a new grad, right? Because everybody wants to know how to do that, right? It's like they always say they want more experience, or they want to hire you with a year experience, but you're a new grad. Where are you going to get that experience from? So if you guys are interested in this video, just go on. Okay, so first of all, let me just do it in sections. Okay, so let me just start by just saying the things that you're going to need for the application. Okay, so when you go, and it may vary depending on the hospital, so for sure these are the things that you're going to need to upload with your application. You're going to need your BLS card. For sure, you're going to need your BLS, a current BLS. You're going to need your license. Sometimes you have to take a picture when you go on the RN board of nursing website. You can take a screenshot of your license number and the expiration date. You always do that because you're going to need your license number. You're going to need your resume. If you guys want to know how to do like a nursing resume for a new grad, let me know. Okay, I'll do a video on that. But you're going to need a resume. So on the resume, make sure that you have your prior work experience, as well as your clinicals, your preceptorship on there as well. People said that they don't put that, but let me tell you, you need to put that on your application. I have not got a negative response to that yet, okay? Because remember, you don't have experience, so you have to put your clinical experience on there. So don't listen to people. When you're going to need your resume, and you're also, depending on the hospital that you apply to, they may ask you to have a statement letter, and on the statement letter they will have different questions for you to answer, so you will know specifically what goes on that statement letter. Okay, so a lot of places, hospitals that you, those are the things that you're going to need. So just be prepared to have those. So the way that you find nursing jobs as a new RN is you Google, go online and Google RN new grad residency programs. Okay, the residency programs, sometimes they go from 6 months to a year, dependent on the institution, right, or the facility that you're applying to. So they go from 6 months to a year, and this is good because some of them are called residency programs, and some of them are called TIP, which means transition into practice, and those tend to go about a year. Okay, so the good thing about this is that it's just like when you in your clinical preceptorship, you go with your whatever department or whatever specialty department or floor, wherever you go to, you'll have a preceptor. You'll be with that. You're supposed to. Sometimes different places things happen, you may have to go with multiple preceptors, but usually you go with that one preceptor and the department that you're in, and then you be with that person for, I'm gonna just give a random number, sometimes it's 16 to 23 weeks. I'm not sure, it depends on the institution again. Okay, you be with that preceptor and you just go through that, and then you transition to be on your own, but you're still in this residency program, so they're still following you. You still have to complete like different paperwork, do different classes. Sometimes it requires simulation classes, sometimes it requires online classes, but whatever department that you're in, that you're placed in, they make time for you to be able to attend those classes, because those classes are mandatory for the residency or TIPS program. But every program is different, so whatever goes on in their programs or however they run, it will be specific to that facility that you apply to. Okay, so that is one way to do it. Another way is go online, and sometimes you can find them on Indeed and things like that. Find new grad. It's a lot of places that hire new nurses. Okay, but I think that this is just my advice for a nurse who is new. Some nurses come, go into nursing and may go into the RN program and have previous nursing experience. Maybe you've been a LVN prior to going to RN, and then maybe you can just go and just get a RN, a new grad RN position, not be in a residency program, and do okay. But my opinion, this is just my opinion, I feel like if you have no nursing background and you just went straight into your RN program, graduated, passed your NCLEX, I think that you should go into a residency program, right? Because you want to make sure that you are comfortable in whatever department that you in. So you want to be in a residency program, right? Because this protects you, this helps you, this makes sure that when you transition to work on your own, you're not just hanging it dry. Because if you go out here and apply for a nursing job, a new grad RN program, a new grad RN job, they don't care. They give you a couple of weeks of training and then you're off on your own. Even me, like, I have experience and I don't feel comfortable like that. I need more training. I want to be comfortable because these are patients and people lives that you have in your hands. So that's just my opinion. The reason why and usually the residency programs, they usually have them in the spring and fall, so they're usually 2 times a year, but some may have them 3 times a year. It just depends on the facility again, right? So make sure that when you're in your last term at school, you find out all this information, so once you get finished with your program, right, and you graduate, you be prepared to apply to these different residency programs. And another thing is, some residency programs require you to have an RN license before you apply to it, and some of them you do not need an RN license. You just need to be licensed before you start the program. So say for instance, the one that I got into, I applied for it, I believe, in January. Got the job. I applied for it in January. I did my interview, I believe, in February. Was offered the position, and I didn't get licensed until March, and then I started the residency program in May. So if that makes sense to you, that's the way it is. But some of them you have to have it prior to applying. So make sure that you find out all this information, right? You're going to do your research. You're going to find out all this information before you even apply, right? So I'm sorry, I'm from California, so I can only give a couple of residency programs that I know here in California, okay? So the first residency program, get a pen and paper out, you guys, so you guys will know. I can give you guys a couple if you guys are from California. The first residency program that you can apply to is Providence. Providence has multiple facilities. They have some in Torrance, San Pedro, Santa Monica, the Valley, and different areas like that. So Providence is a TIPS residency program. So for them, you do not have to have your license at the time that you apply, or at the point of your interview, but you do have to have it prior to actually working on floor. So you need to have your license, your active license, once you actually start the program, if that makes sense, the way that I explained it to you before, that way. Also, another place that you can apply to is Cedars. They're located in like kind of West LA, Beverly Hills-ish. Cedars-Sinai Hospital, Cedars-Sinai. With them, you have to be licensed before you apply for your residency program. At the time that you apply for your residency program, you have to be licensed, and you have to give a statement letter with your application, okay? The other program is UCLA. UCLA is one in Santa Monica, and I believe with them, I'm not sure I don't know if you have to be licensed at the time of the application. I'm not sure, so do a little bit more research on that one, because I'm really not sure. But you do need a statement letter with that application as well. The other one is which other one? USC. USC is kind of tricky, right? Because I applied to USC, but at the time I didn't have my license. But when I did a little bit more research, it seemed like you need to have your license at the time of the application. So just keep that in mind for that one, okay? USC. Also, it's those are the ones that I know for sure. Dignity Health has it as well. I really don't know about their application process, but yeah. And another place that you can apply to as an inexperienced RN is the county. Okay, you can apply for the county. Just go apply for relief nurse on there. Once you apply for the relief nurse, you're gonna if they accept your application, they're going to send you assessment. Once you take that assessment, you're going to be placed in something called bands. You can either be a band 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you're scored at a band 1, you can get all these calls from different locations, from Harvard, UCLA, from the juvenile systems, from different county locations, and they do take inexperienced RNs, new grads. Okay, that's just a couple of the ones that I do know, but please, I'm giving you this information, but please research a little bit more. And I hope this is very helpful to you guys, okay? Because I know that it's so hard to find an RN position and you're a new grad, because everywhere you see they say you have to have a year experience, but you don't give me that year experience, how am I going to get a year experience? You get what I'm saying? So these are some places that I do know, but in different states. Please do your research. Also, I hope that this video helped you. And just stay focused, you guys. If you need any other advice or anything else, just go ahead and hit me up. Post a comment down below. I'd be happy to help. Peace out.